Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Vent Podcast. My name is Arty, and welcome to episode 2. I got many topics to discuss today. Pretty much, I would say 4 discussions, at least 4 topics today I'm going to discuss about. And we got some guests today. We got at least 3 guests today, so that's awesome. We got Peanut in here, we got Godzilla, and Riddler, so thanks for joining, guys. So, let's get right to it. The first topic I want to discuss today is actually Hearthstone. The Hearthstone tournament recently happened. What was it? I think it was a few days ago. This Hearthstone tournament just happened, and I read this article on the internet that there was like someone was accused of cheating. So let me pull up the article for you guys here. I don't know what happened, but what happened was that the guy that was playing the tournament. We'll stick the I'm gonna stick it over the chat for 1 sec, but I'll show you the picture of it. Let's see, right there. As you can see in the in this little chat bubble here, somebody was telling him what the cards were in the other opponent's hand. So that guy was and everybody thought that he was accused of cheating, because technically Hearthstone is an online game, so you can still talk to your friends while you're still playing the tournament. So there is a video here. If you guys look it up, it's on PCgamer.com. And go to PCgamer.com and type in, I think it's Hearthstone Tournament Ends in Controversy as winners accused of cheating. So if you enter that title in, or just enter Hearthstone at PCgamer.com, this is the article you can read. And there's actually a video of it. I think it's like about around, see the time mark? That's 21 minutes and 59 seconds in. Pretty much that's when it really happened. So if you zoom in, or actually fast forward to that video, you'll actually get to see the cheating happen, as Redo was caused of cheating. So I don't know what you guys' opinion about it, but this really, I mean, cheating in tournaments is just, no, that's a big no-no. I mean, you cannot cheat in tournaments, even if it's like an online game. You cannot. I mean, you can't do that. I mean, come on. I mean, I wish Hearthstone was made for offline access, so it's like local play, or have like a system link for it, you know, so both computers can hook up to Hearthstone, and then pretty much they can play tournaments, and then the guys can download their profiles and then grab their own like decks, and then use those decks to play in the tournament, and then play in system link with their own decks. So, you know, from online. So, I mean, that would have been an easier way to do it. So, so this cheating thing, yeah, I think Redo actually cheated, but he actually won the tournament. I think it says here that, yeah, he walked away with $10,000 in that tournament. I think just slightly cheating. Just that one incident. That one incident where that chat bubble came and one of his friends talked and said, bam. So, I don't know what you guys think, but, let me move this down a little bit. There we go. So, yeah, I do agree, Peanut. I mean, it's just as bad. Even in Magic, I don't know if you guys played Magic before. I mean, what if somebody cheated? Like, somebody just whispered to him, hey, you know, like, hey, that guy's using some, you know, he's got a really good card. He's got like 9 health. You know, try to get like a taunt card out or something. You know, like that kind of bothers me. You know, it's like I just can't stand cheaters. Like they always, it kind of like it's mind-boggling, man. It's just, I don't even want to involve with cheaters, but this is getting really out of hand. Just cheating in competitions, like it needs to stop. I mean, if you cheat at least once, you're disqualified from the tournament. Boom, done. You know, that's it. Like, there goes your money out the window. Like, you have to play fair. All right? VR is good. So offline, yes, you definitely need offline. They definitely need LAN. Yes, and they have to turn off the messages. I do agree, God. They have to silence all the messages. They have to get rid of them. To completely get rid of them. Pew! And Hearthstone doesn't have that. I mean, it should have that somewhere. I think you could turn. I hope you can do that somewhere where you can actually turn off the messages. If they do, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. And then we don't have to worry about cheating anymore. Even in first-person shooters, to StarCraft 2, to Hearthstone, to doesn't matter. Any game, just get rid of it. Get rid of the messages. Just baffles me. Just baffles me. I invented on that subject, and I'm done. So get rid of cheaters. Boom. Done. All right. Second subject, or second topic I want to talk about today is the largest video game collection was sold for $750,000. Yes, that's right, folks. $750,000. And here, I'll show you the article here. Here's the article. So here you go. World's largest video game collection sells for $750,000. And you've probably seen this guy before. You've probably seen this somewhere in the Guinness Book of World Records. This guy has the largest video game collection in the world. I mean, look at that. You know, look at all those video games in his room. I mean, look at that. Look at the shelves of games, man. That's like gamer heaven, man. Like, dang. And he's got all these old consoles and everything. I mean, I bet he bought all this at PAX, I believe. So, if you guys ever go to PAX, you'll probably buy some of these systems, or you can actually buy these on eBay and Amazon. But they're pretty expensive to buy. But so yeah, somebody sold. He sold it for $750,250 in an auction. That's incredible, man. $750,000. That's like, who would sell? Like, come on, man. You're gonna have to at least sell it for maybe $1 million at least. I mean, like, the article keeps reading on and on and on, and again, it's just like, come on, you gotta at least sell it for more than that. I mean, granted, that video game collection was like, pretty nice, but to be honest, I mean, would you sell it for more? Yes, I would sell it for maybe $1 million, maybe $2 million. But heck, you know, props to him for selling that much. I mean, imagine all that money you can get. Because actually, I have some of my old systems. I still have my Sega Genesis 3 that I want to sell on eBay, but I don't know how many people are selling their Sega Genesis on eBay or Amazon. And I still have my Game Boy Color too, my original Game Boy. Or just my Game Boy Color is there. So I want to sell those, but I don't know how much I'll get off of them. But hey, well, let's see the Game Boy prospect. The Game Boy cost about, I think it cost like $50 or $75. No, it was $75 for the Game Boy Color, and the games cost at least like I think $30 back then, at least. I mean, and I think the Sega Genesis back then used to cost $100, and the games itself from the Sega Genesis cost about I think like, I'm gonna say like $30 or $40. I think it's like $40 for the games. So it was pretty expensive back then when it was released, but now it's just like pretty cheap these days. Do you guys remember games being $50? Because I remember being at $50. I remember buying PS2 games, original Xbox games, original PlayStation 1 games for $50. Not the $60 thing. So I remember when video games were cheap back then, until like the mainstream, like the video game stream, actually got popular. So now they have to raise their prices at least like $10. And I think it's because of the job economy. I think they want to raise the prices a little bit because a lot of companies are losing jobs. So they have to like cut some people out. Like they have to let some people go from their companies. So they have to raise the price a little bit in their profits. So that's why they have to raise it $10, so the business can make some profit while they're making games. So it's a tough business in America right now, and so I think that's the reason why they have to raise it $10. Well, at least in my opinion, I think that's why they raised it $10. But Peanut's question, also, how much is it all worth? Well, at least my video game collection that I have right now, I just sold my GameCube. I sold that for like $50. So, I mean, I sold that for $50. My PlayStation I sold for $100. My PlayStation 1 I sold for $100. I still need to sell my PS2 and my original Xbox and my Sega Genesis. So, on Sega Genesis, actually, I saw a post that somebody was auctioning it off for like for $1,500, something crazy like that. So who knows? I mean, I could probably sell my Sega Genesis for like $50, but hey, I just want to get rid of it because I don't pretty much I can't play it anymore because I don't have the TVs for it yet. So, or pretty much I don't have any TVs. All I have is monitors. And they're all either DVI connections or HDMI connections. HDMI. So that's it. That's about it. Like I've upgraded to the new technology. Like I can stream in 720p now. So it's all 1080p now. It's all HD. So it's time to get rid of the old and in with the new, as I always say. So I'm gonna sell my 360 soon. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of that and see if I can get an Xbox One because it's time to upgrade. That's why I upgraded my PC. That's why I upgraded. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade my 360. So yeah, world's largest video game collection sold for $750,000. Props to that guy. Now he doesn't have the world's largest video game collection anymore. So yeah, so 1,000, 1,500. Actually, my total worth of my video game collection is around $3,000, I think. I would say maybe $4,000, something like that. But yeah, I'm just hoping I could sell these on eBay or Amazon. But hey, who knows? Who knows? I mean, there might be a buyer out there. Who knows? But I have to sell them cheap. Like it's all about competition on eBay, so you have to get like the lowest price. Like, but be reasonable with it. Gotta be reasonable with prices. So, all right, I invented on with that subject. Now, the third subject that I want to talk about today is the Master Chief Collection has been delayed for the UK. So if you guys live in the United Kingdom, I'm sorry, but the Master Chief Collection is going to be delayed. I don't know when, how long it's going to be delayed, but I think the reason why it's getting delayed is because I think they have to pass some policies. Because in the UK, the rating system is different, so they have to, I think like pass like there's certain like laws in UK or something like about violent video games or something like that. So so that's why they have to delay it in the UK, just only for that reason. They have to probably deal with like price negotiations. They have to deal with like some other like they have to deal with the businesses in the UK that are gonna sell the game, and since it is a mature rated game, so. And it's pretty violent, so for like violent games to ship overseas, the companies like the actual government has to take a look at these like violent video games and make sure they pass them, and make sure all these guys, all these, so the people overseas can play them. So again, they have to go for the government policies to everything like that. They have to go through the legal system and all that. So. It's all about business law, pretty much, which I just recently took and finished. So it's all about business law, guys. So again, the Master Chief Collection is going to be delayed for the UK. I don't know when, but it will be. So if you live in the United States, it's going to be released on time for you guys. So it'll be in November 2014. So lucky for us. So, but I'm going to discuss a little bit more about. So you wonder. All right. So let me. I don't know why I just didn't move up here. There we go. I wonder if any UK gamers will travel elsewhere to buy the game. Actually, they might. Actually, I got a story to tell. I actually went to China, and I actually went to the pawn shops in China, in downtown Beijing. No, was it? Yeah, it was like near Beijing or near Tanggu. I used to go to Tanggu number 1 high school in China. I was an American exchange student. Tanggu number 1 high school is the number 1 high school in the country. So, on the shops there, the pawn shops, they actually will sell you some bootlegged stuff over there, and you can actually barter prices over there. So if you want to sell, like for example, I want a sword for like $200, and the guy who says, no, that's like that's too cheap. I want it like $300. And I say, okay, I want it for $250. So it's somewhere in the middle. It's like, no, I want it $300. And then I say, okay, I want it for $275. And then he'll probably say deal. So that's like what bartering is. And so yeah, you can actually get bootlegged games off in China in the pawn shops before they're released, guys. There's actually movies out there that were before they're released, and they're actually in Japanese, but hey. But again, yeah, so I would say UK gamers will probably travel to America just to buy the games and then ship their way back home and play them. But if the console itself, though, is made from the I think if the console is made in the UK, I believe, and if you buy an American game, I don't think it will work, because I think there was a problem with that actually. For certain like games and consoles, it's a little bit different. Like it's some copyright protection stuff. If you buy like the CD and buy the console itself, I think it's a little bit different. But so again, it won't work. So if you buy like a Japanese like version DVD and then play it on an American DVD player, it won't work. So it's kind of like the same thing for the Xbox One. So if the UK people buy this, again, they have to probably go overseas to America and buy it, and then ship their way back to the UK. So again, that's up to you if you want to spend the travel money to go all the way to America and then buy it. To me, I think it's just a waste of money, because you have to spend like what if it's like a non-stop flight that you have to go to? I mean, hell, why? I don't get it. I just don't get it. So, but I invented on that subject, but I want to talk about the Master Chief Collection for a little bit. So there was a question that Riddler asked, is like, why did they put 1, 2, 3, and 4 together? The reason why they put 4 games together is because they basically they want to put all 4 so everybody can play the games. Okay, just for the campaigns and for all the multiplayer maps together, so everybody wants to like play them. Like for example, I played Halo 4, so I'm probably not going to play Halo 4 again. But so I think it's a waste of money for me, at least. But but I do want to play Halo, the first Halo. I do want to play Halo 2 Anniversary. I do want to play Halo 3. But to be honest, I think the Master Chief Collection should have been 1, 2, and 3, not just 4. Like they should have left 4 out. But it kind of makes sense, because Halo 4 was released for the 360 only at the time. So they're going to try to bring the Halo 4 to the Xbox One. So that's why they put Halo 4 in there. So, and they also brought the first 3 games back. So that's why they want to put the first 4 games in there. And it's going to be, and as what Godzilla said, it's going to be centered around the Chief himself. So So it's mostly just about the campaign stuff. However, everybody that wants to buy the Master Chief Collection wants to play the multiplayer. It's always been the multiplayer. And yes, it has been confirmed there's going to be ranks in this. Okay? It's going to be probably the Halo 2 style ranking system. And I'm very excited for that because that ranking system was awesome. It worked. It was flawless. So the Halo 2 ranking system's got to come back. The old weapons are going to come back. The original engines for each game will be in each game. So, for example, Halo 1 will have its own original engine. Halo 2 will have its own original engine. Halo 3, Halo 4. So, pretty much all 4 engines. Alright? All 4 engines will be on one game. Their own separate engines, man. Can you believe that? Yes, so that means in Halo 2, there's going to be super bounces. There's going to be glitches. There's going to be button combos, and there's going to be the double shot BR. Okay. The strafe is back too. Yes, the strafe is back. So, all thanks to SK. But, anyways. So, yes, and is this game going to be in tournaments in the future? Yes. That is definitely a yes. And guess who's going to pick it up? Major League Gaming. Major League Gaming will pick up the Master Chief Collection, and all the games will be live streamed once again. So if you ever want to watch tournaments again for Halo, it's coming back. Get hyped. Halo's making a comeback, guys. Halo is back. I can officially say this. Halo is back. We waited 5 long years for this, and it's back. So if you want to celebrate, go play Halo 3 multiplayer. Go play Halo 4 multiplayer. Well, actually, just play Halo 3 multiplayer. Or play any other Halo that you want to play. Okay? Go play. Go celebrate. It's here. We made it. So, I vented on for that subject, and I'm just going to leave it there. So, I guess I'll have to wrap it up by saying... Actually, I have to make an announcement that I recently got a job internship last night. So I will be making a website sometime in the near future. I hope I can get it done in a couple months. And that's about it. I guess that's my update. So I got nothing else to talk about unless you guys have any questions on any of the topics I discussed about or anything that you want me to discuss. I'll be happy to answer it for you. If not, I will end the podcast here. I'm going to go play some Gary's Mod. I'm going to go play some Prop Hunt. I actually found a Slender map, too, on the Prop Hunt game in Gary's Mod, so that looks kind of fun. I want to play with some friends. You actually get to collect pages and stuff like that in the dark. It's so cool. But anyways, so if you guys have any questions about E3 or some games that you want to discuss, any of the topics that I discussed earlier, please go right ahead and just ask away, because I'm about to end the podcast here and move right along. End episode 2. But thank you all for watching, by the way. You guys are actually this is like my biggest audience so far for episode 2, so it's really great that you guys came in. Right now there's 5 of you in here right now, or at least 4 maybe? 4 or 5 of you in here, so that's good. Man, oh, God Zero, let's go. Triggers Down all day, every day. Yeah, Triggers Down with some really good old days of MLG. I miss those days. Those were some good old days of Major League Gaming. I mean, I don't know if you guys missed it, but I went to an MLG Providence. I went to MLG Providence in 2011, the national championship for Halo Reach. And I got to see the God Squad defeat Team Dynasty for the national championship. So the God Squad included Ogre 2, I Got Your Pistola, Roy, and Lunchbox. So that was a fun match to watch. I had a great time going there. It was so much fun. I actually got to go to Dave & Buster's for the first time there in the Providence Mall. So that was so much fun. I love going there. So much fun. So I guess since nobody has any questions, I guess I can just end the podcast here and play some Gary's Mod. So thank you all for watching the Vent Podcast. My name is Arty, and this episode will be uploaded to YouTube. And you guys can catch me on Twitter at ARTY Studios, and you can catch me on YouTube. My username is XRTXProductions, and you can follow me on twitch.tv/ARTYPGL. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later.